Bitch, I'm stylish.
Money hitting you in another episode of Drip Talk. This is episode 10 of season 3. What we're going to get into today is pretty much general tips, important tips that you can keep in mind when you're putting together your wardrobe outfits for, your casual events, your next day, or for, a more formal special event that you have. Just to pretty much make, your outfit look very extravagant, even on a low budget, or, just on, your general swag. Just adding little tidbits to what you already got going on for your style right now. So we're just gonna drop 5 tips for men, 5 tips for women, and we're gonna have a little bit extra general tips for both sides. Stay tuned, visualize your purpose, make sure you like that, like button, subscribe button, just to show your support. And in the comments, add, your own general rules for the community, to add to their style, or, subjects that you want me to talk about as far as this topic or any other topic that we have involved. But stay tuned. Just for those that are interested in doing interviews with us on a lot of fashion, definitely tap in. DM me right now. Get your brand out there, so that way you can definitely start advertising your brand. We'll also do a brand assessment if needed. Just DM me. The pricing, I'll let you know in the DM. It won't be that much, but it's just something just to get you started, get us started, and everybody feeling the love. So definitely, check us out, tap in with me, get your brand right, so that way you can get the proper exposure that you need in order to keep growing. We just want to keep, building our community, so that way everybody, gets the proper love, gets their voices heard, and, All right, so when it comes to your wardrobe and general tips, you pretty much, want to keep your own style in mind. You don't want to veer too off, into the trends that's already going on, whether it be, the latest trend or just trends that have been sticking around. Me personally, I just stick to my own way. As you've seen, in the intro video, some of my, apparel that I've worn, even, my own designs that I've created as well. But I just like to stay in my own wave. I like to have a lot of colors in, my wardrobe, and also I don't really like wearing a lot of jewelry or, accessories with my clothes, but sometimes I do, and, I try to pick them wisely. We're gonna get into the women first, then, we're gonna hop on to the men, and then at the end, pause, hop on, pause, and then at the end, we're gonna, just get into the general tips for both sides. So number 1 for the women, business casual is sexy too. Like, a lot of y'all be on some whole shit. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, y'all just be pretty much wearing G-strings and nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, even the mini skirts be too many sometimes. But, I'm not saying, y'all don't got style. It's not sexy. But at the same time, sometimes too much is really too much. Well, less is a little too much sometimes. So you really gotta think about, making sure that you have, say, your skirt, instead of it being, halfway up your thigh, bring it down closer to your knee, and then, maybe wear some stockings from time to time. I see some girls still do that, but bring some stockings to the event, So that way, leaves a little imagination for the men. Then on top of that, even if, I don't know how to pronounce the acronym, but at the same time, if I don't know how y'all call it, but if you gay and you got a female friend, then, maybe she want to see that too. She want to see you always on some whole shit. Like, be smart about how you dress too. Your appearance is everything. Number 2, embrace the classics. Having style is not always about, savagely following the latest fashion trends. In the end, the classics will always triumph as true style, always transcends fashion. Invest in some basic classics that work with your lifestyle, body shape, whether that's the perfect pair of jeans or a well-cut trench coat, or then add, fashionable accents to show, you got, your finger on the pulse of fashion. Like, just make sure that you can add, like, a leather jacket for the men, or, for the women, they could either add the leather jacket to some nice glasses. Like I said, you can go back to a more business casual, Coco Chanel kind of imprinted that when she first started designing clothes. That's just something that keeps you fresh, away from the crowd from time to time and get you pointed out from the crowd more often. That's what I try to do. Even for myself, you know, being a man, like just sticking to the classics sometimes. It's easy to go with, easier to, you know, pick an outfit out in a, you know, more pressure-packed moment. But I like the classics, especially when it comes to jeans, Stonewalls, you know what I'm saying, distressed jeans, a little bit baggy, not always slim fit. I don't even wear skinny jeans. That's out of the picture now for the men especially. Number 3 for the women, pay careful attention to your grooming. This goes for both sides either way, but when it comes to the women, being well groomed is an essential part of looking stylish. Getting your hair, makeup, and other grooming things like, you know, your nails and, you know, your feet done right is an important habit to develop, so it's wise to invest in the best haircut you can afford and to practice your makeup routine, and don't forget the importance of good posture. For the women, you always gotta have good posture, that's number 1. Number 2, your hygiene is key. Even when the things that people can't see, like, you know, this area and all that, like you gotta keep that clean, man. Like, no man wants to mess with a woman, or even a female doesn't want to mess with a woman that is, you know what I'm saying, not clean. Let alone when it comes to your hair, your makeup, all that stuff. If it's not put together right, a man can notice. I mean, the average man can notice. He's not gonna give you the time of day if you're not, you know, keeping that intact. And it's also, if, you know, you're a real dude, like, he legit, a real man, he gonna actually, you know what I'm saying, not even talk to you because your shit not together. That's how he's gonna look at it. Number 4, choose the right undergarments. Ladies, I'm not saying all ladies do this, but a lot of y'all do this and it's not right. Like, y'all pick the opposite colors. Say if y'all got like some white pants on or even a white shirt, y'all have like a crazy color, like bright ass color too, like a light ass pink or light ass yellow color drawers and bra. Like, come on now, like y'all gotta put that together, like for real. Like, I didn't see too much of that. Like, even grown women like doing that still. Like, your mom didn't tell you like match your colors right, so that way, especially in that sense, everything is not visible. Like, I could see, you know, in certain outfits, like if the outfit calls for that, like even then you still want to have like a, you know, a color that is matching the whole outfit, not something that is totally different from what you're wearing. And that's what I mean by right garment. At least have it to where it matches the outfit, or if it's gonna mix match the outfit, you know what I'm saying, be the opposite color of the colors that are there. Have it be a hue that is actually gonna flow with the rest of the outfit. Number 5 for the women, we are going to say, just have your outfit fit and flatter. Like, no matter how much you know, love a certain item of clothing, it doesn't work with your body or shape, or you don't feel comfortable wearing it, you never should go with that style or feel that it's stylish. Ensure that everything you wear fits well, flatters you and your figure, and if necessary, get your garments tailored to ensure that it fits you perfectly, and, you know, doesn't have to be crazy tight, you know, to the point where you suffocating yourself and, you know, jumping up and down to get them joints on. Just make sure it fits right. Make sure that it accentuates your body. Make sure that it shows those beautiful love handles, and, you know what I'm saying, just shows your figure perfectly. That's for the big women and the, you know, petite women as well. Doesn't matter your size, it just matters that your clothes fit you properly. That's what actually brings out your beauty throughout your whole, you know, aesthetic. Now we're gonna get into the men. All right, so when it comes to the men, number 1, you're gonna wanna choose your outerwear first. So when I talk about your outerwear, I'm talking about like your jackets, you know, your beanies, things of that sort. Like, I see men all the time, well, I ain't gonna say men, but I see dudes all the time wearing them Scully, you know, caps and don't even wear nothing else. Like, change it up a little bit. At least, like, say for example, my homie, like, he always, like, he wears them Scully Jones, but at the same time, he'll switch it up. You know, as winter goes along, he'll throw on a beanie, or, you know what I'm saying, he'll throw on, you know what I'm saying, a hoodie, and then, you know, might have that joint on, but don't wear it the whole day. Like, he's very smart about how he changes the flow of his outfits, and that's what you should do as well. It also, it's better to have modern technical fabrics in darker shades and easy cuts to make your jackets, you know, more lightweight and breathable. You want to be able to have, like, you know, jackets that are like bomber jackets, or denim jackets with the fur in it, or you know, even a wool trench coat. just for, those formal occasions or even business casual occasions. You want to be able to, change in the different forms of fashion so that way when the, event calls for it, you have the proper attire. Number 2, don't shy away from color. See, a lot of people like to shy away from color, and especially men, because they feel like if it's not navy or, a tan or a gray, they gonna feel like they doing too much. When it comes to, your casual wear or formal wear, indulge in, just a bit of color. You don't gotta go all the way out and have the rainbow on. But when it comes to most men, all they think about is navy or gray, for real. So when it comes to like your suits and things of that sort, try a green suit, white shirt, black shirt, or even a gold shirt. And, it can make that look ravishing, bro. I'm telling you. Even, trying to have like some colors like pink, a mustard, just like I said, like a dark yellow, brighter shades with a blue year round can lift your entire outfit entirely. Like, you can add a whole new vibe to your style. Number 3, you want to look after your appearance. Just like I said for the females, you want to make sure you are well groomed. It's the same advice your mother would offer you. But instead of just investing your money into your clothes, invest it into your look. I mean, me personally, I know I've been woofing it on here, especially with my hair being crazy, but at the same time, I'm doing that for specific reasons. I still keep my hair well groomed, still make sure that, it's tip-top shape, even though I ain't even keeping the shape ups because I'm trying to get the baby hair to grow back, but we on a different wave. But at the same time, I keep my clothes washed, keep my ass clean. I wash 3 times a day, even when I work. So make sure you do the same. And skincare is good for men too. Like taking care of your face, taking care of your, your hands, your legs, your feet. That's good too. Because women like men that are clean, that take care of themselves, that invest in those type of things because they know that, hey, if he's investing in that, he's willing to do the same for me. So when they see that, they don't even got to ask you at that point, would you do this for me? Because they already see you doing it for yourself. Number 4, Number 4, know thyself, man. It's the simplest thing. Just like I told y'all in the beginning of the video, I'm pretty much one of them type of people that like to mix and match, like to have a lot of color in my wardrobe. I know thyself. Even when it comes to like a more formal event, I stick to the code of what the event asks for, but at the same time, if it doesn't ask for too much, then I'm definitely gonna put my flow on that joint. I'm definitely gonna be the first one to wear a green suit to an event, but I haven't had the opportunity in a while. But at the same time, that's some type of shit that you gotta do. You gotta know thyself. Sometimes, if you just know that, hey, for me, I'm more of a simpler, individual, yeah, you can add color to your wardrobe, but it would be more of a block color instead of having it in different forms, say in the imagery or, the artwork that is on the, clothes that you have. You'd just be more smarter in how you position certain things, but it would be for more of a simpler feel. For those that, want general, have general style, are icons in what they wear in their own way, with the self-confidence that comes from their clothes being a second skin and not just a costume. You know what I'm talking about as far as just being a person that knows when to break the rules. Like, icons know when to break the rules and not when to break the rules. I haven't seen too many icons in recent years. Y'all have been wild with what y'all wearing. It's almost like y'all just trying to just put something on instead of just actually have artistic feel to the fashion that you're wearing. But I respect it though, because it is still, clothes and it's still your vibe, so stick with it. 5th and, final for the men, dress for the setting. Similar to what I was saying, style is not merely about self-expression. It's also about being dressed appropriately for the event and environment. Think of clothes as being your codes. You need the right combination to work with the setting you're in, and that's whether it's a formal dinner or a lazy Sunday at a bar or a pub, but foreigners call. But at the same time, like, yo, you gotta have a flow to what you're wearing. Like, yes, it's gotta speak of who you are, but at the same time, it's also gotta speak of the type of person you would be in that environment. That's what appearance is all about. It lets the people that see you know if they can, relate to you, if they can, connect with you. Pretty much if you're in this setting with them, how you would behave in that setting. Your clothes speak a lot about who you are. So think about that for sure. When it comes to accessories, just for the general, these are the general tips. For the men, definitely pick at a minimum. I see even a lot of celebrities, they wear hella jewelry. Sometimes the jewelry doesn't accent the clothes at all. And I wonder why, but at the same time, I know it's a new game, it's a new society and how we doing things. So, I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, definitely be cautious as far as the men on how you pick your accessories. The women, you can have a lot of accessories, but also be cautious as well to make sure that it accentuates your outfit, flows with your outfit, and it's that perfect piece to put that icing on the cake. Also, prepare the night before. A lot of times, you know, as far as individuals, we get so consumed in our routine and our schedule that we, you know, are so quick to just pull something out of the closet and not really think about the places that we're getting ready to go just because it's a part of our routine. Sometimes, just so that way you have an extra, you know, oomph to your day, it's better to actually, you know what I'm saying, have already picked out that outfit so that way you can vibe with it. So these are just my tips. Like I said, I can add more of what I do in my flavor, you know, based off of what y'all say in the comments. But we'll address that as it comes. Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you check out our other episodes of Drip Talk. Make sure you check out our Build a Throne collection that's out right now, along with the brand apparel that we have just recently dropped and will continue to be dropping throughout the rest of the month and into October. So definitely check that out. I appreciate all the support of those that have been supporting. Those that are new subscribers, I appreciate you as well. And just keep showing the love, man, because I'm trying to, you know, we at Dreams and Rules are trying to build a community that, you know, everybody can be a part of, everybody can grow together, and like I said, we can visualize our purpose together. So do that, add those, you know, those comments, like, subscribe, tap in with us, stay tuned. We got a whole lot more to come. And we also got NFTs out as well, so check that out. Appreciate y'all.